hopped back on the road on my bike, and 5 minutes later, got
Just go on the side of the road, like, not on the road, man. Hello. Thank you for clicking on the video. This is getting repeatedly killed in my summer car, made by Martin Pants. No pants. I don't know, man, but remember to subscribe to them and like the video. Link will be in the description. Anyways, let's get onto this. But before we do stuff, I actually haven't played the game before. All I know is you drive and you craft things with your vehicle or something like that.
Hello again. Welcome to Finland.
I don't know if I've seen this guy before. I think I have. Like, I recognize his mascot, kind of. The green frog
Finland,
thing.
one of the countries of all time. Cars, sausages, beer, 0.07% of people, 11% of all saunas, lakes, driving a tractor while heavily under the influence. What is this word? Molotov cocktail. Why is the snow speaking Finnish? And the sport of rally car racing. Today is the day we immerse ourselves in this alien world of rally car racing. We're gonna build this good car. Tune it.
Yeah, so I think, like, you build and repair your car and you drive it around. And I think someone told me it has a sequel game called My Winter Car, too. I think, anyways. I don't know. I think.
Upgrade it, scull 12 beers and drive it into oncoming traffic, take it to the local rally race, and with some luck, win. This journey was very hard, and made significantly more difficult, because if I die in the game, then that's it. I die in real life too. So,
it just becomes like SAO. Does anyone remember that anime? You know, Sword Art Online. I swear. I don't think it has any fans anymore. It used to be so popular back then, but now it's so dead.
let us begin.
Dun, dun, dun.
We began on the start screen. I named myself Helsinki Fata, chose this beautiful photo for my mugshot,
Wow. I've never seen someone so attractive.
and began. The year is 1976. A boy is born. Me, Helsinki Fata. Fast forward 19 years and it's 1995. Our boy is living in a nondescript
There's law to the game? There's law?
lake house at the lake
Or is he just making up this law? I don't know.
of Fuck. Upon waking up, we had a near unlimited number of
Pair of Javi? I don't know, that's what it looked like.
possibilities. So, of course, we inhaled 8 beers, watched the incredible Finnish film Topless
Of course, okay? You need to be drunk 24/7. Don't let the hangover win. Just keep drinking.
Gun, and
And go driving.
pissed all over the hot rocks in the sauna. In the garage was our project rally car, or at least all of its bits. This right here is the car.
Why does it low-key look like one of those mobile games? Why does it look like one of those mobile games, though? You know what I mean? Like I don't know, there's this one specific game I'm thinking of. Oh, I don't know.
Chassis, and inside the garage was everything else. Panels, doors, engine block, pistons, crankshaft, fuel tank, clutch, gearbox, struts, wishbones, brakes, shock absorbers, cylinder head, T34 85M main battle tank. Oh wait, that's not in the garage, that's in today's sponsor, World of Tanks.
Oh, there's gotta be a sponsor. There's gotta be a sponsor, man. World of Tanks. I actually haven't heard of that one before. World of Tanks. Normally, if it's gonna be something like that, it's that one with the planes. War Thunder, I think, or something. I'm just gonna
100
skip
million
that.
planes around the world.
I don't care about tanks, man. Tanks are cool, but
Yeah, tanks for free with the link. Premium Tank Excelsior, 3 rental tanks, Tiger 131, Cromwell. They really
God, how
struts
long
wish
is
me
this
build this
ad?
car. Cylinder head gasket, rocker shaft, camshaft. You get the idea. Helping me build this car was nothing. I was going to try to build it without using any guides. Was this a good idea? No.
Hey. It trains you for your real world car, okay? Your car ever breaks down, you're gonna know what to do.
All these parts fit together in a specific, sometimes very irritating way. Just go in. Just go in. Fuck! Not to mention, each part has bolts, and the devs, thinking that screwing in hundreds of bolts would be far too easy,
Oh, fun having to... Doing a job in a game, very, very, very fun. Screwing in all the bolts.
Selected to make every single one have a size. Wait, you can't bolt this part in with the spanner? Sorry, fuck.
Although I know this game was fairly popular, so... Hey, some people may just love screwing in bolts. I don't know.
Go, that's the wrong spanner. Try again, sweaty. If I was going to build this car, it was going to take a long, long time.
Just go steal a car. Much better, much better.
So, naturally, I got bored, went to bed, was woken in the middle of the night by the phone ringing, and I couldn't see shit. To make matters even worse was the most annoying character in the entire game. Bug. To get rid of...
What? If you don't drink enough beer, you get bugs.
Bug, I need to take a trip into town and get some mosquito spray, among some other very important items. Like beer. And sausages. I had...
No, he doesn't need the mosquito spray, okay? He just needs beer. If he just offers some beer to the mosquitoes, they'll leave him alone, okay? The beer is too precious.
To choose from. This motorbike, which can only carry one thing at a time, or the tractor, which is really, really, really slow. 20 minutes later, I arrived in the bustling metropolis.
What did he even get? Wait, did he steal it? I looked away.
This
Hold
motorbike, which can only carry one thing at a time.
Yes, he did my suggestion. He stole.
Or the tractor, which is really, really, really slow.
Yeah, but it might be slow, but you get to ride around in a tractor. You know, who doesn't like a good old tractor?
20 minutes later, I arrived in the bustling metropolis of... I bought my groceries and then drove the tractor for another 20 minutes back home. Building the car was going to take a long time, so while I struggle to figure out what the hell the distributor is and why I would need it for my...
Please, go to a car salesman, please. I know there's not a car dealership. I know there's not going to be one in the game, but could you imagine if there was and he just spends his whole time building his car?
My car, why don't we talk about engines? An engine's job is simple. Convert the chemical energy of gasoline into kinetic energy in the car. First off, we start with suck. Squeeze, bang, and blow. The 4 steps of a 4-stroke engine. The engine sucks in a mixture of fuel and air, squeezes it really tight, ignites it with a spark plug, and blows out the exhaust. A little car has 4 cylinders, each sucking, squeezing, banging, and blowing. These 4 cylinders house 4 pistons, which each connect to the crankshaft. The pistons go up and down, and the crankshaft goes round and round. The crankshaft is connected to the wheels through the clutch and gearbox. Put your foot down on the gas, the engine spins faster, the wheels spin faster, and off you go. Simple, right? Yeah, well, obviously it's not that easy, as you can clearly see by my inability to assemble the clutch. My man, it's been 30 minutes. Why can't you figure it out? No, stop. Stop.
He's gonna go fly himself off the edge of the world.
Fucking the car with the tractor! Next up is suspension. Huh? Now, why do we need suspension? Well, without it, things get a bit bumpy.
Yeah, but bumpy is fun, okay? Just put the wheels on. You don't need the suspensions. You can have the time of your life in a bumpy car.
You need suspension not only to absorb bumps in the road, but also keep the wheels in contact with it. Brakes. Probably the most simple part of the car. The brake discs are connected directly to the wheels. When you press on the brake pedal, brake pad...
Damn, I'm getting a car lesson just by watching this.
...push against the discs and convert their kinetic energy into heat. And there we go. I'd pretty much finished the car. You know, excluding the wiring, wheels, tyres, brake fluid, clutch fluid, engine oil, coolant, camshaft alignment, and replacing about 15 parts that would inevitably break within 5 minutes of driving. You know, we were basically done. I retired back to the house to eat some food and drink a bit of water. But I couldn't. The sausages were spoiled.
Hey, just eat them spoiled. It's fine. You may die from food poisoning, but you had sausages.
In fact, all the food in the fridge was spoiled. Oh no, I had spent so long working on the car that my house had been disconnected from
How many real-life hours do you think?
the electricity for not paying in time. This could not have come at a
Oh great, you have to pay your bills. Lovely. Who doesn't love paying bills?
worst time, because I had 0 food, and tomorrow was Sunday. Timo's is not open on Sunday. Of course, I didn't know this, so I rode into town in a mild panic after my hunger meter had gone red.
He just dies, but he only has limited money. Like, what is he gonna do? Go into prostitution to get more money? You know, how is he gonna get more?
Timo, open up. I need to eat your food. Timo, open up. Timo, open up.
Just get a brick breaking, okay? They'll never know it's you.
Shit. The sun had well and truly come up, which told me that Timo's was clearly not going to open today, so I elected to ride my bike back home. On my way back, I came across the dance pavilion, which had 2 cars outside of it, blasting some funky beats. The game actually let me open the back doors of this car and climb inside, so seeing that I had nothing better to do, I gave it a go and hopped in. This was a terrible mistake. Immediately it was clear that the man driving had in fact consumed a rather large amount of alcohol prior.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like the car has any suspension in it, so it's perfect, you know? It's gonna be an amazing ride. It's gonna be an amazing experience. You may fear for your life, but that's all part of the game, man. Just take a few beers, then you won't fear anything.
And was driving at an alarmingly high speed with alarmingly low control. I then made an even worse decision and swore at the driver. This put him into a frenzied rage, and he immediately stomped the gas, drove straight into a tree, and died. Well, shit. The only thing I could really do was hop out and
The other guy's in there just like,
walk home. So that's what I did.
I don't know what. I thought he was gonna get run over. I'm sad now.
Things, however, were not looking good. Being out in the sun and running home like this was rapidly increasing my thirst. I walked for what felt like hours along the dirt track leading home, and eventually my house was just visible in the distance.
And then he dies. He's just gonna die of thirst and hunger right in front of it. That's like the luck of the draw when it comes to games, right?
I was so close to water. I reached the mailbox, looked inside to try pay the utilities, collapsed.
I knew it!
Oh. No.
Let's see. Young man dead from dehydration. Let's go.
And died.
I don't know why I'm treating like that. That's a good thing, but hey.
Attempt number 2. This attempt did not last long. I named myself drank until I blacked out, pissed on the TV, and died.
But it wouldn't be touching. Well, I guess it would if you were streaming out. Anyways, I don't want to. No, I was just thinking, how would you getting electrocuted like that work? Anyways.
Attempt 3. I gave myself the brilliant name Glorable. This time I was going to use a guide and try
Wow. What a romantic name.
to build the car a little faster. The first thing the guide wanted me to do was get in the tractor and go collect some stuff. One of those stuff were these wheels inside this abandoned mansion. The wheels were on the top floor, so of course I went to the top floor, ignoring the wasp nest right above me.
It's 1B, man. You're not gonna die from just one. I suppose unless you're allergic.
No! Attempt.
Imagine a news article is made about you and you just die from a bee attack. You know? Not a great
I did all the
way to die.
same stuff as the late Glorable, but yet again, died to the wasps, like a complete idiot. Nope.
Oh my god, it's still following him. Yeah, and he doesn't even have a proper car, so he's not gonna be able to get away.
Oh my god. Fuck!
I guess he really was allergic to bees.
Attempt 5. This time, I saw the wasp nest and managed to sneak past it without getting stung. Using the guide and some of the knowledge I had accumulated over the past 12 hours, I was able to build up the car fairly quickly. And before I knew it, the engine was in, the suspension was suspended,
AKA, he looked up a tutorial.
the panels were attached, and wired. Did the car work?
No. He's gonna say no 100%.
No.
Yes!
But it did in fact look like a car. All this work had been quite exhausting.
It looks like a car. It's a car. You just need to get you just need to hire 2 buddies to pull you along. Boom, it's a car. Okay, I'll push you down a hill. You're moving. It's a car.
So I loaded up this little boat with some supplies and took a nice relaxing
Very functional.
trip to the island in the center of the lake. I was here for the fish trap, but also to just chill for a while and
I feel like he might get stung or die.
eat some sausages. That is, if I didn't burn every single one. Shit. Leaving the island, I made sure to ransack it for everything it had. This camera, lantern, coffee stuff, bucket, fish trap, and fireworks.
Why does he want a fish trap though? Like, you know, that's the most random thing to steal, you know. Yeah, I stole a fish trap.
Arriving back home, I needed to go buy yet more stuff from town, and I still only had the tractor to work with. Hopefully, this would be the last time I'd have to make this long, laborious trip. Nope. Back home, I put the final touches on the car.
Yeah, we can tell it's not the last time. There's 6 minutes left on the video. That's how you can tell.
Wired the last things, filled up the fluids, pissed in the radiator for enhanced cooling, and what
And it didn't work again, probably.
do you know? It was ready to be started.
Or it did.
I put the key in the ignition, gave it a turn, and... well, that didn't sound good. This little crunch sound had completely drained the battery, so while it was charging, I went inside to watch some TV. Soon. Attempt 2 at starting the car, and against all odds, it actually worked.
Still doesn't sound great though.
Oh my god, it started! Now granted, the car was making this horrific banging sound, but...
yeah, I think one of your nuts or bolts are loose, man.
it ran.
Probably, you know, I don't think it's very safe to make a homemade car. You're gonna end up exploding yourself.
This banging was caused by the camshaft gear being out of alignment. To fix it, I'd have to take the engine out, remove the cover plate, and rotate it back into alignment. But why does the camshaft need to be aligned? Remember suck, squeeze, bang, and blow? This only works if these valves are correctly timed. These valves are needed to keep the air and fuel inside the cylinder during the squeeze and bang stages. The camshaft is responsible for opening and closing these valves at the correct time. One valve is for the intake, and the other is for the exhaust. If they aren't timed properly, you could be intaking air through the exhaust and exhausting air through the intake. As you can imagine, not good for Mr. Car. Once the camshaft was aligned and the engine thrown back in the car, it was time to start her up again.
God, I kind of want to see how many hours he spent making this car. I hope he'll tell us at the end.
Shit. This time, something else was broken. Of course. Taking off the valve cover, I discovered that the rocker shaft, which is what actuates the valves, was broken.
Just drive the tractor, man. Just drive the tractor or bike. I mean, is this car really worth it? You know, just buy tractor, please.
To fix this, I'd need to buy a new one at Fleetari's repair shop. So I did, and threw it in the car.
It's gonna work! Woo!
Oh!
The excitement in his voice, you can tell.
It runs! Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh! Gentlemen, we had done it. Everything seemed to be working. I could even put it in gear, and...
It's gonna go boom, because the way he's speaking, like something's gonna go wrong, or it's just gonna break down, you know?
move. This was extremely satisfying.
There's probably an upgrading part system in this game, so probably. So the parts here spawned with are probably kind of shit, or started with.
After working on this thing for hours and...
I mean, they look a little rusty. To be fair, all cars kind of look a bit rusty.
hours, it finally ran. Naturally, I gave it a quick test drive around the dirt outside the house when I drove it into a ditch. And it broke.
Could you imagine doing that and then it's just 5 minutes? He should just stick to the tractor. It may be slow, but it doesn't break, so easy. Or maybe he's just a bad driver.
Fuck! It was time to take our little car on its maiden voyage. I got it onto the highway and jammed the throttle all the way down. The acceleration was bad. The car topped out at just over 100 kilometers an hour, giving it a 0 to 100 time of about 60 seconds. Miraculously, I had managed to reach town without the car breaking down. So I turned her around and headed back home.
I love how that's a feature.
This is where things went wrong. Perhaps running the car at full throttle constantly wasn't such a good idea. As I crossed the bridge near the repair shop, I heard this.
I love when there's literally no cars around, like, where he's driving to. You know, like, you'd think there'd be some other people, except from, like, 3 people listening to music. Although, this is rural Finland, so, I don't know.
That did not sound good, and the car was slowly losing power. I managed to limp a few more hundred
I like how there's noises when there's something wrong. Now, that's kind of cool. It's probably different noises for each one. Probably was a pain to code, though.
meters before it ultimately died on the turn off to the repair shop. Taking the engine apart, I found this. A blown head gasket, and one of the pistons just missing.
Just drive the tractor at that point, please. Please.
Luckily, I was near the repair shop, so I could easily go buy some new parts. Unluckily, it was Saturday, and the shop wouldn't be open until Monday. I could just wait, but that would take hours, so I decided to hop on the bus and take it back home. This was a terrible mistake. I left my computer running.
2 hours. I'm gonna say it probably took 2 hours, 40 minutes to 2 hours.
To go take a piss, only to come back to the bus, humping another car. Reviewing the footage, I was horrified to see this complete doorbus crash into the bus while on the wrong side of the road. Now this, by itself, was pretty unlucky, but what made it even worse was that this idiot had a trailer attached to his car, which had managed to get the bus perfectly stuck in the middle of the road. This is awesome. Since I was technically still moving, even if only a few centimeters per second, I couldn't get off the bus.
The bus driver is so done with life. He's just staring like, you know?
And I couldn't leave. The only option here was to quit the menu and revert the last 3 hours of progress. Awesome.
The importance of saving. The importance of saving. I have had so many instances like that in the past with my games. Like, sometimes I'll just quit. Like, especially on games like The Sims, you know. I'll just quit if it doesn't. If it gets rid of any of my saves, you know, if I forget to save. I know the pain.
Fuck! This put us back to when the rocker shaft was broken, so once again I hopped on the bike to go get a new one. It being
He's gonna say it was Saturday again and he couldn't go to the shop.
Wednesday, I knew that the only other person on the road leading into the repair shop was the guy in the green car. But for some reason, the road to my house was taped off, which would indicate the rally was taking place. Further up the road, my suspicions were confirmed when a rally car travelling at approximately 2% the speed of light shot past, barely missing me. Whoa.
I wonder if you can participate in the rally yourself. I feel like that'd be a feature.
I don't know why the rally was on. It only happens on the weekend, and it was clearly Wednesday, but whatever. Now, if I had any sense, I would have gotten off the road, seeing as it was clearly pretty hazardous. But I was tired and frustrated at what had happened on the bus. So I hopped back on the road on my bike, and 5 minutes later,
Just go on the side of the road, like, not on the road, man.
Completely obliterated.
And of course, it leans to the left, of course.
No!
I bet he just, considering this is almost the end of the video, there's like 30 more seconds, he probably quit.
In shock, I stared at the death screen for a good 2 minutes before resigning to my fate. Disabling permadeath, naming myself, I give up, and trying again.
And then he quit. I guess it's a part 2 of it. Maybe, I don't know. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. I try my best, so thank you for watching. I do stream here on YouTube if you want to check that out. But yes, thank you for watching, and bye-bye.